An executive order. All truck drivers are required to speak English, read and write. Do I have a problem with that? Kinda. When you were handing out driver's licenses to people that didn't speak English, how did they pass? How did they get their driver's license? Why was that allowed back then and now there's a change? I get the reason it's being changed. I have a problem with why did they do that in the beginning? They let people, not just truck drivers. You can take I know you could before, you can take your driver's license test in Chinese, Spanish, probably Russian, and every other language. So all of a sudden, mayhem. And it is. It could be a real bad thing because if you, and I'm only going to throw this out there as an example. If you have a million drivers across the United States, that's not a lot, but I know there's more. But suppose out of the million drivers, there's 200,000 that don't speak English and can't read English and write English. So 200,000 drivers are out of a job. That's not the problem. The problem is you got 200,000 trucks not going to be running. What does that mean? So I haul containers. So do you think that I'm going to go to pick up a refrigerated load and take it to the warehouse? I'm not. I don't give a shit. If there's no food on any table, I'm not hauling that kind of shit. So we have a problem. We do have a problem. I think what Trump did was a good thing in a way because I think all drivers, not just truckers, should be reading English, reading and writing. How do you know what the street signs say? Or how do you know what the law is if you can't read the language? So we have a problem here. But I think it's the timing kind of bad that he's picked this time right now when there's a tariff thing going on. I think it's a mistake right now. And I like Trump and I like the things he's doing. But right now I think that this thing that he's doing is bad timing. Need to fix it, but this is bad timing. So I don't know what's going to happen with this, but no good could come from this. Not during the time when we have problems with the tariffs before everything gets squared away. So that's my opinion. So we'll see what happens with that.